happy Sunday from a not very sunny Thailand today. I think my beach walk is canceled. All right, I've got some good video to show you guys this week. Let me give you a quick summary. I went through a police checkpoint this week, did not have my identification on me. I'll let you know how that whole thing worked out. I went down to Sattahip. I shot some video along the waterfront. We did some home improvement projects. We hit Jomtien night market. So I'm gonna piece all of this together and hopefully make a sensible video out of it for you guys. Again, this is life in Pattaya. Here we go. Welcome back. I just finished doing our 2025 Ultimate Guide for Pattaya. This is for our group members, International Men of Leisure. And during this year's video, I spent a couple minutes talking about Beach Road and the ins and outs of doing any dating on Beach Road. Be careful, YouTube. Choose my words carefully. There's been a lot of reported instances of guys going down, interacting with the freelancers on Beach Road, and coming out on the wrong end of the transaction. Guys, if you come into town and you want to interact with anybody down on Beach Road, use your hotel room safe. It's crucially important. Seriously, at least 2-3 times a week, we're seeing articles about guys losing valuables, losing cash to the individuals down there. So just take care of all your valuables. Look, Pattaya overall is probably one of the safest destinations that we have listed. I mean, out of Angeles City, Sosua, Cartagena, Medellin, I mean, all the places that we go, I don't really even need to talk about security that much in the Pattaya guide. You don't have to be a member of our group to watch the video. You can go over to our Patreon site, patreon.com/whiskeyrum, and you can just pay the $8 to watch the video. If you're planning your first trip over here, I guarantee you, money back guarantee, it's definitely going to help you plan a better vacation. It gives you a very good overview of the entire area, detailed intel on the nightlife, the entertainment districts, the dating. It's a really good video, and the intel on it is obviously up to date because I just finished it. By the way, if you do end up on the wrong side of a transaction, you can report it to the police. Just don't be surprised if you make the morning newspaper. Yo, what's up, everybody? The birds are chirping. It is an absolutely beautiful morning here. I know, I'm trying. It's a beautiful morning here in Thailand. I got helpers in the background. I woke up this morning, I had a great idea. It's gonna be an awesome day. Let's go down to the Bali Hop Pier, jump on a boat, go over to Koh Larn for the day. Maybe drink a couple beers, have a nice little beach day, get back before the kid gets out of school. Could go wrong. Big Boss's idea was, or we can do all the little home improvement things that we've been talking about for the last month and haven't accomplished. Well, the list just got a little bit longer. As I was walking out the door, she's like, hey, take my friend her sunglasses. She left them here the other day. Please. So we're gonna drive down to Sattahip, which actually, you know what? I'll go down the waterfront. I'll shoot a little video. I bet you 99% of you have never seen it. Why not? And then we'll circle back. We'll hit DIY store, and then we'll hit the grocery store. Again, it's Pattaya Life. You know, when I was living back in North America, I was watching just about every YouTube video that I could get my hands on that was talking about Pattaya. I just really wanted to learn more and more about the area. And the problem is that 90% of the content is the downtown area at night, and there's nothing wrong with that content. I understand why it gets so many hits because I watch it too. But at the same time, it is nice to actually see what things look like here on a day-to-day basis, and that's the whole point for the channel. You want the nightlife? Come over to our pro site, International Men of Leisure. We'll show you the nightlife. Set mine up. but on the public channel.
Where did I come from?
And yes, I'm fully aware I misspoke. I said Sattahip, not Sattahip. My apologies. On we go. Nice little pier you can walk around. Obviously, if you're into fishing or boats, there's plenty of activity to watch. I mean, I can literally sit here for like an hour and watch these guys get their nets ready. Now it's only 10:30 in the morning, so there's not a lot of activity down here yet, except for the fishermen. Come down in the afternoon, it's a completely different story. All of the vendors are selling food and beer. It's actually a cool little spot to spend an evening. There's also some really good seafood restaurants down here along the waterfront. And I've just spotted what appears to be a rooftop bar. Funny what my eyes pick up. We'll have to come back another time and explore that. See, nobody tells me anything. If I'd have known this sky bar was up here, we could have just met her friend here at sunset, had a couple drinks. Here's your sunglasses. Bam. It's got to be back up the front. I'd ask somebody, but that would be a violation of man code number 7-28. Never ask for assistance. Found them. Now, any of you guys who have bought these, you know what else we need. Yeah, you never buy the sticky hooks without some super glue, because you know that adhesive doesn't always hold. Well, I just went through a traffic stop, which was extremely interesting. I'll tell you guys all about it as soon as I get home. So here's what happened. While I was in the grocery store, I had given them my backpack to hold in one of their little cubbies, and I had this, which contains my phone, my wallet, all the good stuff on me while I was doing my shopping. When I got up to the cash register, took this off my shoulder, opened it up, got my phone out so that I could scan and pay my grocery bill, put everything back in the cart except that. That was left at the cashier counter. So I grab my backpack, I leave the grocery store, I jump on the bike, going down the road, and I see up in front of me a checkpoint. Now, they've been doing these quite often right now. It's very typical during low season. They pull me over, of course. They want to check license, registration. I had my helmet on, so that wasn't an issue. And I did this. Oh boy. I instantly knew I had left my wallet back at the grocery store. Now let me tell you what they would have done back in North America. There'd have been a lot of eye rolling. I definitely would have gotten a ticket. There'd have been some radio calls. You know what they did here in Thailand? The Thai officer who was speaking with me spoke a little bit of English, but they had, I'm guessing, a tourist cop with them, an Australian guy. He came over, asked me what was happening. I told him. Then he spoke back to the Thai officer in fluent Thai, told him what was going on. The police officer jumped on the back of my motorcycle. We went back to the grocery store. Thankfully, it was only a couple minutes up the road. Walked in. The cashier had a big smile on her face. Oh, you forgot. Gave it back to me. We jumped back on the motorcycle, went back to the checkpoint. I opened up, handed him my driver's license. He looked at it, gave me a tap on the shoulder, said, okay, off you go. And I left with a big smile on my face. Now, the real reason I wanted to tell you guys this story is the internet is flooded with stories about Thai police officers being corrupt and extorting money from you. I've gone probably through 3 checkpoints this month alone. I've never once been asked for money. They've always been extremely courteous and extremely nice. The moral of the story is if you do everything correct, you're not going to have an issue, meaning wear your helmet, have a legally endorsed driver's license, and have the vehicle registered. And that's it. You smile and you go on your way. Now, obviously, I'm sure there's opposite stories out there which are true, where people have been extorted, run into the wrong police officer, but that's not been my experience since I've been here. We're gonna end the night with a little night market. Grab some food, cheap beer. I should be specific. This is the Jomtien night market underneath the Copacabana condominium building. Not hard to find. There's dozens of night markets in this town. The really great thing about them is the variety of food you can find in here. Got a little Bob Denver playing in the background. As I walk through here, I'm videoing, but I'm trying not to video. I don't want to get anybody uncomfortable. Sorry for the shaky movement. You can see the variety of food in here and the prices. It's extremely economical. You can find everything from Thai food to ribs in here. I'm definitely coming back for some of those ribs. I brought a chicken home from the market. I'll snack on that all day today. We had some leftover ribs. Also bought a couple crepes, 20 baht a piece. I drank 3 beers. We all ate extremely well. It was less than 1,000 baht. That's the benefit of the night markets. All right, this coming week, I need to do my 90-day reporting. I need to renew my driver's license, both of them. I need to renew my retirement visa. So if you haven't yet, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, notifications. I am sure the next video is going to be pretty interesting. Hopefully easy, but still interesting.